Hi, this is Marco from OVRLNDX, author of the cookbook, The Overland Cook, Food on the Trail with OVRLNDX. Food on the trail? I'm cooking from home because of the coronavirus. We're practicing the social distancing thing. And on today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make venison steak with fries. Today's video is going to be very special. I got my granddaughters with me and they want to eat something, so I'm going to cook for them. And I'm pulling out of my fridge something really special that I got from a friend. Elk venison. Thank you, Tomas. The venison looks great. So I'm going to make something that you can cook at camp using minimal ingredients and minimal equipment. But I'm going to cook it at home, and let's pretend that we're out there. Because today I'm not cooking for my regular crew. I'm cooking for my granddaughters, so they're my crew today. And I'm going to make this fun. I'm going to cook venison fries for them. Venison is not the regular meat, so I'll show you how to cook it. You got to be really careful because it's a delicate meat that is super lean, and you gotta know how to cook it. So I'll show you how to do that. As I told you before, venison, it's a delicate meat. So you don't overcook it or you're gonna get that gamey flavor. We're gonna cook this one at medium rare, which is 134 degrees. I got this barbecue thermometer that I got from Flatbed. It's super awesome. If you can get one of these are pretty cool. Elk venison meat, it's one of the most healthiest meats out there. Why? Because it's lean. The diet of the animal is totally different. It's full of iron and protein, and it's got a lot less calories than regular beef. The bad thing is that you can't get it at a regular store. You gotta be either a hunter or have hunter friends like myself. I got this meat from Tomas from Arizona. It's great. The meat looks, you can see it. It's beautiful. Because venison takes only a couple minutes to cook, I'm gonna start by preparing the fries first. I'm gonna get fresh potatoes, clean them, peel them, and cutting them into wedges. For this simple recipe, we're going to be using avocado oil, olive oil, butter, Mexican cheese, SPG from Suckle Buster, garlic, rosemary, and fresh potatoes. I will be frying the French fries on my cast iron, trusty old cast iron pan. I'm going to be using avocado oil because it will take high heat and it won't burn. And here's a little secret. I use a little bit of olive oil just for flavor. Now we can see that the pan is hot already because the oil is running freely. We are going to be using the same pan for serving because remember that we're a camp. I'm going to add a little bit of butter for flavor. And since I'm going to be using this rub for the meat I'm gonna use it for the fries too. 50 sprinkles. While the potatoes are frying in my cast iron pan, I'm gonna go and prepare the meat and get it ready to cook it. Just look at this venison, elk venison steaks. They look amazing. Look at that, it's so lean, clean. This is amazing. This is gonna be super good. And this, you know, if you're a hunter or you have a friend who hunts, you can get this kind of meat, and it's super tasty. Because this meat doesn't need anything else. Its flavor, the flavor is there. I'm just gonna be using butter, rosemary, garlic, salt, pepper, and garlic from COOKBOOK. Because the meat is super lean, we're gonna use a little bit of olive oil to help the COOKBOOK SPG rub stick to the meat like that. Rub like that. Do both sides. This thing is so clean. Hey Tomas, they did a great job cutting this meat. And that's all I'm gonna use on the steaks. Now that the fries are golden brown, just the way I like them, how about a little bit of Mexican style cheese? We're just gonna spread it like this and let it melt on the fries. And these fries are ready. I'm just gonna put them aside, get them out of the flame, and have them ready for the meat. Same thing with the meat. I'm gonna be using avocado oil, just a little bit. A little bit of olive oil, flavor. I'll put 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm using my regular cast iron pan, just like if I was at camp. Remember that we're pretending to be at camp here. Now that the pan has the right heat, we're gonna bring the awesome steaks. Lay them like that. We're gonna do 2 at a time, so we can give all the attention that this requires. There's a rosemary, the flavor. Good amount of butter. You know, butter, rosemary, and garlic is a perfect combination for meat. Well, gotta be careful not to burn this. You can see that this doesn't take that long. These are ready to be turned. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the aroma, it's incredible. There you go. We need to bring this to medium rare. It's like 134 degrees. So see, 134, that's my target. At around 130, 132, I'm gonna pull them out of the fire, out of the pan, and I'm gonna let them sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Now it goes to green. That means that you gotta be careful. It's almost there. There you go. I'm just gonna pull them out of the fire like that. out of the heat, and we're just gonna let them sit like that. Look at that beauty. They look amazing. And this is our second pair of steaks. You see the color, how it's changing? It's almost halfway. So that means that you need to change it right now because that side is already cooked. It's searing, it's sealing all the flavor. And this is how you cook a steak, especially venison steak like this. And this is how you cook venison. Oh, it's like butter. That's what you want right there. After slicing the venison, I laid it on top of the fries. I pour melted butter from the pan on the venison. Notice that I'm not using any add-ons like salsa or guacamole. This meat doesn't need any flavor enhancement. Venison steak fries. If you ever have a chance to make this, make it. It's incredible. The aromas, the mix. I'm gonna try this. Oh my God. So tender, it's like tuna. Okay, girls. This elk venison fries is for you. What do you think? Try it. Try it and tell me. Today's recipe was a total success. The family devoured the whole thing in about 2 seconds. So you can do that at camp. We're cooking from home, but the whole idea is to make this kind of recipes and dishes at camp. It's super easy to make. If you're interested in getting my cookbook, there's a link below where you can go ahead and get it. Thank you for watching. And I really appreciate you cooking this with me today.